Life. I'm here with Steve Vasquez. Steve, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Statewide Pistachio in terms of research and what are growers here and crop consultants here learning about?
Yeah, Statewide Pistachio Research Day is an important day because it really is a focus on the research that has been funded by the California Pistachio Research Board. So everything from genetics to irrigation to entomology to plant pathology, all those different areas of research are focused here today. And the latest information is being shared with growers who are an important part of the pistachio industry and really producing a high value, high quality crop that gets shipped around the world.
So, you guys have funded some research on breeding. Can you tell me a little bit about that and why that's important for our industry?
Well, the breeding program has been around for at least 20 years, maybe a little bit longer. And so what has come out of that? Initially, let me step back. The pistachio industry was really based on a single variety, on the Carmen variety that was imported in the 20s. The breeding program has produced 3 different varieties, 2 of which are now dominant varieties in the industry. And so those varieties produce higher quality and higher quantity, which is a benefit to the industry. In addition, they also have lower chill requirements, which is important in the industry because of the climate changing. We are seeing less fog, less precipitation, certainly less snow, and that impacts perennial crops that need that dormant period. And so coming up with varieties that are able to produce a crop with lower chill is very important to the industry, for the industry to remain strong, important on this.
So, what's the one piece of advice you would give a grower or crop consultant when it comes to varieties in the pistachio industry? What do they need to know?
They need to know quite a bit because they need to know, let's just say there's a grower who's interested in putting in a pistachio orchard, whether it's where another crop used to be or it's virgin ground, some new location. They really need to understand the climate in that location.
Yeah.
If it's up on a hill, that may be bad for a variety like Carmen that needs more chill. The other thing about pistachios is that you have to think about both male and female trees because there's 2 trees. You have to have both. And so you need to identify an area that is beneficial for both of those trees, male and female, and make sure that you're not putting a variety in an area that maybe gets really low chill on the onset. You're going to be impacting your bottom line because you're going to have fewer nuts and perhaps less quality.
What's the one piece of advice you would give to established growers in the pistachio industry for 2025?
Yeah, I think for our established pistachio growers, certainly we have a lot here. They're coming for the newest information, the most relevant information to production agriculture. And that's what the California Pistachio Research Board funds, is production agriculture. And so the focus is really on what are the issues in the industry and how can we find the right researcher or research team, which is more likely to help solve those problems that growers are having in the field. I think that's the important thing for growers is this is the kind of the premier event for understanding the latest pistachio production. One of the key talks that we saw today was just the comparison of the varieties. So Carmen, which has been the workhorse of the industry for a long time, compared to Golden Hills, Lost Hills, and Gumdrop. And then a new variety that actually is not released yet, but doesn't need as much chill or chill hours to actually produce a crop. So those are exciting. That's exciting information for the industry because they really get a flavor for how both the female and male compare in a variety of locations that have different climates.